What really people really pay for information that helps them create income? What do people really pay? What do people pay? Let's take a doctor for an example. A doctor, what does a doctor make? Anybody here know? Is it $300,000 a year? Is like an above average doctor? $300,000 a year above average, right? What's an average doctor make? $150,000 a year after all their expense, everything. It's not as much as you think. How much should they pay to make that? Well, that's an interesting question. A lot more than $3,500, right? A doctor is going to pay $300,000, $400,000, maybe $250,000 to do what? To go to school for longer than anybody else in society, virtually, to then go and work as an intern so that by the time they're 55, they can pay off that debt and make the kind of money that I made after my 3rd month online. So in other words, what a doctor pays for gets him there most of the time. Some doctors make more. Hey, there's doctors in the world that make a lot more money than I do still. Right? I'm not the richest person in the world. But a doctor will pay most of the time $300,000 to make what I make in 20 or 30 years. And they'll fight through 8 years of school to do it. And in the Costa Rica Masters Retreat, I'm going to show you how the formula, how I and armies of other people have gone from 0 to 10,000, from 10,000 to 30,000, from 30,000 to over 100,000 a month every month, not only making that much money, but also doing it without phone calls, without 17 patients a day. I asked a doctor, I said, how much does it take you to make 30,000 a month? You know what he told me? He said, I have to have 17 patients a day to make that much money after my he has to see 17 patients a day. That's 2 an hour. If he's working 8 hours straight, you throw an hour lunch in there, he's 9 hours. You throw a couple breaks in there, he's 10. Every day, 5 days a week, he needs to see 17 people a day. I'm going to teach you how to do that without seeing anybody a day. So what's it really worth to you? $300,000. You get it for 1% of what it's worth.